Morning everybody, it's a sorry sight for sore eyes at 6 o'clock, Saturday the 25th of April. Just thought I'd come up before I go out and help a farm do some dock digging. Open the tunnel. Little slug patrol. We've had the cattle in the field next door and they're been taken in for milking now. But yeah, the one thing I just wanted to show you was coriander starting to grow. I have to check my little book when I put these in. Can you see that? So I don't know what you saw of that, but these were put in, I think, I can't remember, it'll be written down. I'm going to say March sometime, and the stuff in the tunnel, it's chaotic here at the moment, but the stuff in the tunnel I put in, well, it's self-seeded, so it was up in February, and I've been harvesting from that already. Really yummy. Before the whole COVID thing, coriander is something I wanted to do big time, on a big scale. Everything, every bed, just coriander everywhere. But it hasn't happened because I've sown a lot more other stuff and taken up more room. So yeah, with the coriander I've just shown you, I'll just take leaves, but the stuff in the tunnel, it's a mess everywhere at the moment, I'm trying to have a sort out again. The stuff in the tunnel, I've been harvesting. So this was self-seeded, and it was a lovely little bush, and I've just been taking from it now, and I've pretty much exhausted it probably, might get some more growth. So once this came up in February, I sown some coriander then in between these lettuce, and that's coming up. I'm taking leaves off that, and then there's coriander scattered around in here. That one's self-sown, self-seeded, and then there's stuff in there that I'm taking now I put in. So as soon as I see coriander come up, I try and put some in, but I was a little bit late. As I said, that one behind us came up in February, and then that was a good sign then to scatter as much around as I could, but I didn't. I was a bit late. So I direct sown a lot. Sorry, I sown in cells. Excuse me, I can't edit that out because I don't know how. Yeah, and so something else I want to show you on coriander is the brassica bed that I made a video the other day with Richard's editing help. Let's have a look. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm happy with these. These are really starting to take off now. I've been harvesting some, and then they come back as leaves, some of the hearts. So I've got 2, 3 or 4 nice hearts there. Spinach is coming on, really happy with that. All year round is looking a bit sorry for itself. I got some perpetual spinach in there. You've seen those spring onions being planted. I've lost a lot of stir-on in here. There was a lot more stir-on onion, but they've all gone. Some spinach to do there. Little bit of work there for Alice. What was I showing you? Coriander. So job coming up. Get all these in. Pop those in. Just found 2 slugs on it. I came out last night and did a slug patrol at 10. And I took 12 slugs off this bed. So it's definitely worth doing. So yeah, what I've done here, because there was space, is I've put in a load of coriander. So I don't know if it's going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 maybe little plants. And we'll just see if they come up. So yeah, look, that one's had a battering. I got plenty of spares. So yeah. I had dreams of being able to grow buckets of coriander and give it to friends and family and maybe some local restaurants. That was the plan. But yeah, it's not happening. I've sown other stuff. The coriander down here is coming all nice. So a little bit longer, we'll have some nice leaves from that. And these are those agache flowers from last year. They perennial, so they stick around. Oh. Alice has these to blow. I try not to let them see too much in the garden. I do let them grow though. I have a bucket somewhere with them in for her to blow in the other garden. They go in there for now. Yeah, so a lot of tidying up to do. And hello to all those new subscribers. I've noticed a few from Thames and Carmarthenshire, which is cool. There's some really nice firm heads here as well, so they're going to be good. And again, I popped these in the autumn, and I think they're called either Lakeland or Webb's Wonderful. Still getting used to this camera work, so bear with me. I wasn't going to show you this, but sod it, may as well. So into the potato coop. So we've got our potato coming up here, Charlotte, and I'm going to build these up again soon. I sown some radish just to give me something to look at in the meantime. But yeah, so there's the King Ed. Oh no, these are Charlotte, so then they're the King Edward. So I need to cover these up, build them up a bit. I'll be cutting the grass soon, so might put grass clippings on and just do whatever I can really, just to build them up a bit. Some raspberries coming up in here. And the tunnel's open for the day. So it's all still a bit work in progress in this garden. But it's all good fun. Oh, excuse the camera work. Oh, there's Bob on his tree there. Legend. Right, so I'm off to help a neighbour dig. Must be getting on for 2, 3, 4 acres, I don't know, of docks. He's got seed coming, and it was all last minute, so they said could I come over and bring my fork and my barrow and give them a hand, and I'm sure there might be a bottle of ale in it for me, one hopes. Anything else I want to show you? Oh yeah, one more thing. Ooh, left those tomatoes out last night. Oh, another bucket of coriander. So this was sown, where are you? There. So that was sown 3, 4 weeks ago, and it's just gone nuts, and it's just been outside, and it's enjoyed the heat. I think I brought it in the tunnel one night, but it just shows you could grow that at home on a windowsill, or on the kitchen windowsill, or just in the garden on the patio, whatever. And you could have 2 or 3 of those and get some nice harvests of coriander. Even let it get big, or cut it now, or prick it now and shove it on your curry or your stir fry. when we have a stir fry or something, I like to have about that amount of coriander, and that gets expensive when you're buying it, so that's why I really want to be on it next year for coriander. But yeah, the borage has gone nuts. Look at the size of this boy. Absolutely humongous. And the bees are still loving it. So, and I saw on some channels you can make tea out of the flowers, and the flowers are edible, but I haven't delved in those areas yet. I might do one day. Planted some of the Kyoto spring onions in here with some lettuce, which is getting crushed. And yeah, rocket's coming to an end a bit. I need to, oh look, another thing of coriander here. So that would have been at the same time as the other pot I've just shown you, but the difference with this one is that it's been in a tunnel and it's actually smaller, probably because of the heat. I think coriander does like it a little bit cooler. It'll bolt less quickly. I mean, the stuff down by the lettuce there, this tall stem, that was, you know, that was bolting really. Oh yeah, so French beans have gone in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 French beans and some lettuce. Potatoes are coming up, so I need to get covering these and build up the layers again. Same in there. Carrots I need to thin out. So there's still a lot to do, but it's really nice, and I need to get brave and sort all that rocket out and keep some for seeds, and then just get rid of the rest, because it's past it now. And I tell you what, the leaves are so hot, but it's really nice. But I need the space. The lettuce that was all behind there is gone now, pretty much. Anything else? Foxgloves are coming up now, and I'll let a lot of them just seed in and then prick them out next year, scatter around the garden. Yeah, we've got strawberries almost coming, so yellow strawberries there,